Hey guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I want to show you how to upload a file to cloud using JavaScript Node.js. If you are a backend developer or you build API, you might want to upload image, you might want to upload file or some kind of document to cloud. And in this very tutorial, I want to show you how to basically do that. And this tutorial will be very straightforward and very easy for anybody to understand and how to upload file. Now, for you to upload your file using JavaScript, I will be creating an API. Basically, I will be creating an Express API, just like you can see right here on my board. So we'll use Expressjs to create this API, and we'll grab this image from the user, and then once this image is uploaded by the user, they will go ahead and upload that image to cloud. And one of the cloud service we'll be using to upload image, while I want our demo to you, we'll be using Cloudinary. And basically these are all the packages we'll be working with in this very process. We'll be using Expressjs, which we'll use to build our Express JavaScript server. We will use Multer. Multer is an npm package. You can check that on npmjs.org, how to work with Multer. Multer provides you with the function to upload to grab file image from the user, where you can get the file path, and then you pass that image file paths to Cloudinary functions, and that gets uploaded to the cloud. And Cloudinary will save this image for you, and then return you a URL string. You can do whatever you want to do with the URL string. You can save it to database, or you can return that back to the user. And for this very demo, I'll just get the URL image and then just show it to the user. I will just print it on the console. I will return it as a response on the REST API. And also be working with this Multer storage Cloudinary. This is also a middleware that allows Multer to convert that image and pass it to Cloudinary into a kind of function that Cloudinary can work with. And lastly, the Cloudinary, which is the main package we'll be working with to upload our image to the cloud. And these are some of the basic configuration and setup right here on my screen for how you can set up your Multer. And let me quickly walk you through what this folder is all about. Now, on the Multer, you need to create a storage. All right, you need to create a storage where you want to push your image to. And with the Multer storage, this Multer Cloudinary Multer storage Cloudinary provides you this kind of Cloudinary storage, which is like a kind of middleware that is written to work with Cloudinary. And from there you can create the folder on Cloudinary, because you have some kind of folder structure on your Cloudinary account where your image will be stored in. Maybe you're working on a couple of projects and you want to split your image files according to folder, so you can differentiate them. Not just image, video, or any kind of file you want to upload to cloud, and you can give the folder a name, so you can easily differentiate which folder you're currently working in. And then you can allow some kind of file format. And for this very code snippet I have right here, I just want to allow the JPEG, the PNG, and basically just image files, right? I don't want to take some PDF or document or video file from the user. Now, if a user tries to upload some videos or anything that's not part of the listed file extension right here on my allowed format, and then that will return back an exception for the user. And lastly, these are also the basic configuration we will be making on the Cloudinary package. We basically need three things, which is the Cloudinary name, we need our API key and our API secret. And I will show you how you can basically get this on Cloudinary. Okay, and these are basically some of the basic functions we will create, and that will give us access to upload image to Cloudinary, where we'll get the URL link to our image, and we can also see where our image is being stored on cloud. Okay, and now let me show you how you can get your API key from Cloudinary. Just go to Cloudinary, just like the website you see right here on my browser. I have some couple of images uploaded, and I have some couple of folders on my Cloudinary account. Now, Cloudinary offers you some free tiers where you can demo it and upload some of your basic image, and which is what I'm using at the moment. And if you want to go to production, and I would recommend you go for the paid version, and that's one of the best way to go about it. Now, for you to get the API key, which will be working with just like I have here on my Cloudinary config function, go to your setting on your Cloudinary dashboard. When you go to setting, then go for access keys, and this will show you where you can get your API keys that you can work with, and we will work with that in our Node JavaScript function. So this is the API key that you will work with. This is the API secret, and if you go to the security, you get to see your the last name, which is the last part, is basically the name of your profile. If you can see it right here on the lower part of my screen. I hope you can see that clearly, because that is not being shown on the screen at the moment, but that is basically the name of your profile, right? That is your Cloudinary name. And now I will basically go try to demo this on the code, and we'll see how we'll write the express function and upload that image, where we'll test. You can test this upload using JavaScript, HTML, CSS to allow this to upload the file, and you make some API requests to the endpoint that will accept this image and upload it to the cloud. Or if you want to create some front-end UI using React, Angular, or Vue.js, you can also test this. But for this very demo practice, I'll be uploading this image using Postman, which is an API testing tool that also provides you the functionality of uploading the image to some API for your test. Okay, now these are some of the basic settings and the code snippet for this very demo. Right here, let me zoom out my screen a little. And right here, I installed Node.env contain some of the basic environmental security variable, right? I want to store these API keys, Cloudinary API keys in the .env file, because I'll be uploading this code snippet to GitHub, so you can get access to it if you want to make reference to this code snippet. So I don't want to push my API key alongside, so that's I need to put that in the .env file because it's a secret, right? So now basically what I have within the .env is very similar to the sample file right here, but these are the fake keys, all right? So these are basically what I have in there in my .env file. Okay, and for you to read your file from your .env, for you in your project, if you want to read any file within your .env file, then you need to install this npm package, which is .env. You need to require that, and this will allow your project, allow your endpoint and your functions to read any values you have within your .env. And these are the npm packages you want to work with, just like I have here on the screen. I want to work with basically 4 npm packages: Express, Multer, which is the middleware that gets the form data or the image file from the user and fetches the parts of the image we want to upload to Cloudinary. And we need this Cloudinary Multer, which is a middleware that syncs Cloudinary to work hand in hand with Multer function. This is Cloudinary, which is the npm package that we will work with to communicate to our Cloudinary account and upload our image files into a Cloudinary API account. And just like I've explained earlier on the board, so these are some of the basic configuration for the Cloudinary, for Multer, and you need to put the path right to where you want to send your image to within your Multer within your Multer functions, which is what we have right here on line 27. And just like we configured right here, we want to send that, we're passing that to our Cloudinary Multer npm package. Okay, now basically this is the endpoint. Nothing much here. We're not doing any much work. We just want to grab the image, okay, from the user. Now this image will be coming from the user's form data, all right? And if you're working with Express, if you're getting some document from the user, if the user is making some post request with some input with some data coming alongside, you get that from request.body. Now that is for your input text, input number, and all of the primitive data type. All right, now if you're getting some files or if you're getting some kind of form data from your user, you have to receive that in your request.file Expressjs. You can grab that section of the form data or file on your request.file variable. All right, so the image is not coming within your request body. The image will be within your request.file. Okay, and that is where you get the image file or any form data the user is passing down to you from the front end or any tool they are making the request from. All right, and now here I'm just doing a basic check to see if the user is sending in some file, because this endpoint is meant to receive just some image file from the user and upload that to Cloudinary. Okay, and I'm doing a check right here. If there's no file coming from the user, just return back an error response of no file uploaded. Okay, and now just like I said, the image URL, you get that from request.file.path. Okay, and now let me quickly chip in right here. Now we can grab the request.file.path right here because of the Multer middleware which we add here within our Express function. All right, now this Multer middleware here converts the file image coming from the user. It kind of breaks down and you know, with this middleware that can give us the file part of the image coming from the user. Okay, and now you should make sure you put in this middleware within your Express function. Right now, this is the middleware from Multer, right? Grabbing that image from us, from the user, and you know, passing it to us as request.file. We are trying to grab that section, just the part from the request.file. Okay, and another thing I want you to also take note of, which is very important, is the name. All right, now within this upload or single function, this function actually receive an argument, which is the name of the file the user want to upload. All right, now if the user is passing in some image, right, the name of the image the user is passing, if the user want to call it avatar, then you need to pass in avatar string variable right here. Now for me, I want to receive the name as email. Now within your request.file, it's possible you have you know, so many other content in there, but what we are interested in grabbing from this very function, from this Express function, is the image field on our request.file. Okay, now if the user makes some typos in the name variable right here, this very upload function, this very Express upload function won't grab that image which we are interested in getting from the user. Now if the user maybe put in some images, or the user put in img, and this function will not grab that section of the file where you want to get, and you get some exception being thrown to the server whenever you're trying to access this request.file part. Okay, and I will show you that on the when we try to upload image file very shortly. Also, now there could be some scenario where you want to get arrays of image from the user. Take for instance, maybe you're working on an e-commerce store and the user is sending in some arrays of images, because that is also possible for you to from the user's end, right? The user can send in arrays of image. Now for that, Multers also have a function of uploads.array, right, that accept arrays of image from the user. Now if the user is sending in arrays of image, then you need, you're not supposed to use the .single method, because I just want to accept just one image from the user. That's why I'm using the .single. All right, so you have to take note of that, and you can read more on that on npmjs.com. Multer, you see some of the documentation, how to receive array, how to receive a single image, how to receive, you know, any kind of, you know, file from the user, and how you can manage that properly as well. So now at this point, we're able to grab the image file from the user. Okay, and the image is being passed, all right, to Cloudinary Multer function, which you have right here, and that is what will pass to the function. And once this get passed, you know, the Multer, this middleware here, Multer story Cloudinary, that will, you know, send us the file to our Cloudinary function, Cloudinary method, which we have right here, and this will return us back the image URL string. Now basically, let me test my let me start the server, and we'll test this endpoint in a second. Okay, let me save this and go to my file. Let me open this on my terminal, and I'll run the command node. The file is index.js. Okay, my server is currently started, and I'll go to, I'm running on port 3420. I need to make a post request with my image file to HTTP the port localhost port 3420 and /upload. That's the file where I want to go to, and quickly I'll open my Postman testing tool, and we'll test this endpoint shortly. Okay, my Postman is coming up, and just like I said, we'll have to make sure the name of the image we're trying to post have to be the same way we have it right here. Okay, and also the folder you're giving right here, you have to give the folder with respect to what you want to, where you want to group your image, where you want to have it down there on your Cloudinary file storage. And for that, let me change this folder to img YouTube. This is the folder where I want to get my image in. Now, since I made some changes on my server, I need to rerun my server once again. Node.js. I made some changes on the file part where I want to have my image. Okay, Postman is fully loaded this time around, and I want to upload image. So if you want to upload image files in Postman, on your body you have to choose form data, and then on the form data you have to choose the file of type. You can select file of type text or file, and now we are trying to upload a file which is an image, so you select the file function there, and that will enable you to upload some file on your local machine. I'll select file on my system, and I'll get this image on my screen. Okay, so I have this image which is there on my desktop, and I want to upload this image right now to Cloudinary, and that will get uploaded to my Cloudinary account, and it will return me back the URL string, the address of this image on my Cloudinary account. So my path is correct, http localhost 3420/upload, and for now let me make the request and just give you some sex. This is uploading your image to Cloudinary. Now this is the image successfully uploaded to Cloudinary, and we are getting back the address to that image. Now you can copy these and see that on your browser. For that, let me just command click and follow the image, and now this is the image I just uploaded to Cloudinary. All right, and if I go to my Cloudinary account right now and go to the name of the folder we gave it here, the name of the folder, this folder is automatically created, and I have this single image right in there within my Cloudinary account. Now let me go back to my Cloudinary and back to my profile, my dashboard. I mean, let me go back to this is loaded. Let me go back once again, and file folder that is created. All right, now here we have it, image YouTube. Now if I open that folder up, let me double click on that, and this is the image I just uploaded right now to my Cloudinary. Okay, let me just quickly if I try to change this this name which I'm trying to send to my back end, right? If I change it to images, and if I try to make this request, that will crash my server because I'm not handling the exception, right? Because we're sending in the file with a wrong name this time around, and you can see Multer unexpected field, and that is simply because you can see the server is currently crashed right now because the name which we gave it right in here within our uploads single, we're expecting image, not images. All right, so you have to also take note of that, so in case you run into error when you're trying to test this, you have to check the name you're passing through your Cloudinary function. So that is basically it, how you can upload your image to Cloudinary, get back your URL string. You can save this URL string in your database, and this image is forever there. Now anybody can access this image, right? Anybody can see this image on cloud once they have the image URL address. So thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like the video, you can feel free to subscribe, like, share the video, and if you have any comments, you can drop that on the comment section below. Thank you, and see you in the next tutorial.